Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and the children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. The snow said I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Well, good evening, Bathurst. Good evening. My name's Dave. I'm your MC for this evening. My first challenge is getting up the stairs without falling, so that's fantastic. Hey, thank you so much for everyone who's come tonight, bought tickets, supported this great event. Isn't it wonderful that in a COVID era where the Sydney My Music Bowl down in Melbourne and even the Domain can't have carols, that here in Bathurst we can enjoy Christmas with a great house band behind us. Give a hand to the house band for their opening set. Hey, we've got a great night of entertainment, a lot of great local performers. First of all, however, I just want to remind you that there is some merchandise up the back. If you want a candle or a songbook, they're up the back. They're $5. If you're hungry or feeling like a coffee, the bakery's up the back here. And you can enter through the complex. You don't have to go out and go back in. And they've cooked plenty of food, so please support them. and also there's coffees. Now I'm going to call up to the stage my wonderful friend, my Rock of Ages comrade, Kylie Martinez and Peter Fitzsimons, who's going to blow us some pretty sick dig, apparently, to do the acknowledgement of country. Ladies and gentlemen, Kylie and Peter.
As we gather here this evening as a community on this sacred land, let us acknowledge that we are standing on country for which the members of the elders of the Wiradjuri people have been custodians for tens of thousands of years. We acknowledge the elders, past and present. We acknowledge their living culture and unique role in the life of this country. And in that spirit of reconciliation, let us extend that respect to all peoples gathered here. While there has been great change to this land over the generations, we know in our heart that the story and the spirit of the Aboriginal nations will always be written in the landscapes. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie, and thank you, Peter. Now, this event can't go ahead tonight without the COVID provisions that have been put in place, so that's why we're not in Machattie Park, and that's why we are socially distancing. So please, enjoy your evening. We're live streamed on both the YouTube and Facebook pages of Mitchell Conservatorium, so nice big voices, but if you are going to sing, we do ask that you consider wearing a mask if you're over 12 years of age. Now, we'll leave that up to you, but that's something we've got to say for the COVID provisions. Now, I would like to now welcome to the stage Mark Haley, and from Council, Jackie Rudge. Mark Haley is from Reliance Bank, who is a fantastic supporter of our local community. We all know that most of these community events don't happen on their own, and Mark and his organisation, Reliance Bank, are fantastic supporters, and he's also a fantastic friend of mine. So g'day, Mark, and Jackie Rudge from Council.
Thanks, Dave. What a beautiful night for carols. I've just come back from the south coast and I must admit the sunshine's better here than it was down there. On behalf of Reliance Bank and the Bathurst community, I'd like to congratulate Mitchell Conservatorium and its staff for the effort they've put in to ensure this event happens tonight, particularly during these trying times. Over the course of later this year, Graham and I had some discussions of how we could get this to happen, and I'm glad the event's taking place. This event is bringing Bathurst community together to enjoy friendship and fellowship during this Christmas and New Year festive season. This year has separated a lot of friends and families, and I hope you will all be able to enjoy the company of your loved ones over the Christmas period. Enjoying time together and be mindful of those that are less fortunate. I'm looking forward to seeing my grandkids that I haven't seen for over 12 months, so hopefully no one will shut the borders down between now and Christmas. Reliance is extremely proud for the continued support of this event, and we wish you all a happy Christmas.
Thank you. I'd like to welcome everyone here on behalf of Bathurst Regional Council. What a lovely, lovely event, and thank goodness it went ahead. It was wonderful to see that the tickets were all sold out, and I'd like to congratulate Mitchell Conservatorium and of course thank Reliance Bank for supporting and sponsoring this ever important event, particularly this year. I think we've all learnt a lot this year. We've had time to reflect and think about things that are important in our life. And the things that are important is our health, our family, our friends, and our community. So we must get together as a community and spend as much time as possible, COVID safe of course, but I think it's wonderful that we've all had the opportunity to come together here this evening, and I'd like to wish each and every one of you a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you spend time with your family and friends. Enjoy and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. Thanks, Mark. Have a great night, both of you. Now, we do have a great selection of local talent here tonight. If you happen to be overcome by that talent or my amazing MC skills, questionable. The great people at St John's Ambos, the volunteers, thank you so much for giving up your time this evening. I'm an SES volunteer and I also love giving back to my community, so thank you guys for your work. They'll be there if you feel overcome for any reason. Let's kick off the program. Who wants to hear some good music? Hey, okay, good. We've got Alison Laver coming to the stage. Alison is a professional singer and experienced vocal coach who's been a vocalist with the Central West Premier Jazz swing and funk band Pengo Puss for the past 8 years. Alison is currently completing a Bachelor of Music with the Central Queensland University and Mitchell Conservatorium. Along with organising and promoting local events, Alison runs a successful voice coaching studio in Millthorpe, nearly got it out, and will be joining MITCOM as a temporary music teacher in 2022. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Alison Laver.
2, 3.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends that are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Thank you. Feel free to sing along to the next one. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Thank you. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Well done, Alison. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Alison Lever. Now, as we mentioned earlier, and we had a great chat with Mark Haley, but this event can't go ahead without a number of sponsors. So I just want to take a minute before we introduce our next act, just to thank the Birrell family here for providing this great facility at Tremain's Mill, JD Events, New South Wales Regional Conservatoriums, our great friends at 2BS and B-Rock, the Arundel Fund, New South Wales Education, and the People's Champ, Paul Toole. All right, our next performer is Martin Cook. Martin is originally from England. He's been playing the harp for over 25 years, as well as teaching harp and performing as both a soloist and with violinist Rebecca Daniel in their duo Celtic Heart. Martin also designs and makes his own acoustic and electric harps. Now, here's something you won't know about the big fella. He likes cats, coffee, and doing cryptic crosswords. Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Cook.
Tie themselves up, don't they? Yeah, they do.
Just while Martin's setting up, he'll be playing She Moved Through the Fair, and then together we'll sing Angels We Have Moved on High, and it's in your songbooks if you've got a copy. Over to you, Martin. Chelsea's Day. Yeah, that's come from nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about that. Thanks very much, Martin. Martin Cook, that was a really lovely performance. And vocals inappropriately by yours truly. Now, there's a lot of beverages being consumed this evening, ladies and gentlemen, which is fantastic. It's part of the festive spirit. But if that works your way through the system quicker than you expect, or you've got to break the seal, the toilets are over in the back corner in behind our great bakery. Now, just remember the bakery's there. If you get hungry, you run out of food, please go and visit our friends up at the bakery. They've gone to a lot of effort this evening to provide some food for you. Right, our next act. While Kurt's day job is at Bathurst Real Estate, this is his second year performing for Carols. Recently, you may have seen him at the BMAC play, the lead villain, Hammond, in the Bathurst production of The Persian Queen. His next Christmas performance will be at Keystone on the 22nd, where he will be playing the famous, or is that infamous, Grinch. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the one we want, Kurt Booth.
I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer. When we lose our way, lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. We pray that life be kind, hold it in our heart. When the stars go out each night, remind us where you are. Let this be our prayer. When we lose our way, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. Okay, now it's your turn. If you flick open your booklet, you'll find "O Come All Ye Faithful." Now this is where I want to hear you sing this. So if you can join me, let's all start with "O Come All Ye Faithful." Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord, God of God, light of light. Lo, he beholds not the virgin's womb. Son of God, begotten, not created. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Merry Christmas.
Wow. Wow, thank you so much, Kurt. That was lovely. That was absolutely fantastic. Now, how are we feeling? We good? Having a lot of fun? How about the kids? Kids, you having fun? How about my daughter over in the corner, Pearl? You having fun? Yay, righto. And a big shout out to everyone. I want a big cheer to everyone who's online. After 3, 1, 2, 3, Merry Christmas! Hey, well, thank you to everyone who's online having a look at us tonight. Now, our next performer, ladies and gentlemen, is the great Alana Dat. Now, Alana's been performing since the age of 3. A graduate of the Talent Development Program, Alana has performed at the State Theatre, the Sydney Entertainment Centre, the 10th anniversary of the Sydney Olympics, and was once described as a young Nina Simone by Alan Jones. She's performed extensively in Bathurst and surrounds and was recently featured in Alice in Wonderland collaboration with the Bathurst City Theatre Company, Greer Films and Dave Webb. Dave Webb, hashtag Dave Webb. Ladies and gentlemen, Alana Dat.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of His gospel is peace. Chains he shall break, for the slave is a brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord. Oh, praise his name forever. His power and glory evermore proclaim. His power and glory evermore proclaim. Thank you so much. Now our next carol is While Shepherds Watch, and I'd love if you could join us. While shepherds watched their flocks by night, all seated on the ground, the angel of the Lord came down, and glory shone around. Fear not, he said, for mighty dread had seized their troubled minds. Glad tidings of great joy I bring to you and all mankind. All glory be to God on high, and to the earth be peace. Goodwill henceforth from heaven to men begin and never cease. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alana. After you, please. After you. Now, I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I reckon Nina Simone's probably the old Alana Dat, based on that performance. Now, good on. Yeah, anyway, hey, thank you. It's my family down the front here. Now, look, I've just had a parent come up to me and tell me that there's a very sick child at home who has been practicing all week for carols, and this afternoon, sick as a dog. Terrible. It's Christmas, people. So Audrey Theobald is at home. Hello, Audrey. Hello. Hey, get well, Audrey. Audrey Theobald is at home. She's sick as a dog. She's been practicing all week, so get better, Audrey. We're all thinking of you. Have a great time at home. And thanks, everyone, for your lovely singing voices. Now, I'm going to introduce our next act, ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Griffin. Here she is. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Griffin currently teaches piano and voice at Mitchell Conservatorium. She's toured Europe and Asia as a member of various musical ensembles and has been a featured guest pianist at the Australian Liszt Society. Gee, try and say that quickly with a lisp. She's performed with local theatre groups such as the Korean Theatrical Society, is a regular performer on local stages, Cabaret Kite series, and is multitasking tonight as both a guitarist, a bassist, a pianist in the band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michelle to the microphone to sing White Christmas, and then we'll all join in for the favourite Silent Night. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Griffin.
Earlier this afternoon, me and the band rehearsed on this stage and it was very, very hot. So I've decided that there's only one thing I want for Christmas this year. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carols Band. I'm dreaming of a white, white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Thank you very much. This is, sadly for me, the first year in over 15 years that my lovely children's choir, the Mitchell Young Voices, has been unable to sing at the carols due to restrictions. So I would be very much honoured if you would be my choir for this evening and join me in singing Silent Night. Here we go. Are we ready? Big breath. 1, 2. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep
Thank you so much. That was lovely. That was absolutely lovely, ladies and gentlemen. Now, whilst I'm here, I'm going to have a quick chat with our trombonist. You know him as the trombonist this evening. Good evening, Graham. But most of us know him as Graham Sattler from the Mitchell Conservatorium. Good evening, Graham.
G'day, Dave. And hello, everyone. This is a fantastic triumph, I think, at this time of COVID, to have this event with so many people here. So please enjoy. We're having a good time. You having a good time, Dave?
I'm having a tremendous time. Well, I'm having a tremendous time. And I do love the spirit with which the St John's Ambos volunteers have embraced this event. There's lots of Christmas hats going on in the corner here. Don't forget, if you're feeling a bit under the weather, go and see our great friends over here at St John's Ambulance. Now, please, if you're hungry, who's hungry? Everyone hungry? Some people hungry? Kids are always hungry. My kids are always hungry. G'day, Caden and Pearl in the corner. My kids are always hungry. If your kids are hungry, they might like some bread from the bakery in the back corner of our facility here. They're open all evening. Try the veal. No. Right, our next performer has loved music from a young age, starting early childhood music at just 2 years of age. And he bounced up those stairs way better than these old legs did. He's a regular face in the local theatre scene, most recently appearing in The Persian Queen at BMAC. Next year, he'll be moving to Sydney. Really? Well, Bathurst is losing a great talent, ladies and gentlemen. He's studying performing arts. Max Kendrick.
Which one's that? Tall people problems. Yeah, if everyone could just sing along to this one, that would be absolutely fantastic. The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in a fields where they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east, beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Then let us all with one accord sing praises to our heavenly Lord, who made both earth and heaven of naught, and with his blood mankind was bought. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
Max Kendrick, ladies and gentlemen. Sydney's gain is Bathurst loss next year. Well done, Max. That was really lovely. Now, this is a part of the evening that I'm very excited about, ladies and gentlemen. Having been in Rock of Ages and played a gay nightclub owner in 2016, I got to know Kylie Martinez particularly well. She's one of my dearest friends, is a versatile and passionate performer, having appeared in said musical Rock of Ages as a soul sister. singing live. She also sings live with the band Soul Food and recording with local artists. She's a proud Wiradjuri woman and an educator in local schools. She has performed at Carols for the past few years, and we are, well, I'm personally, and we should be, thrilled to have her join us on stage once again with the Carols at the Tremain's House Band. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the house band. We've got Dave Webb on guitar, Sarah Walls on violin. We've got Michelle Griffin, who we've just heard, on keyboard and bass. Todd Brownlow on the drums. Jamie Britton on percussion. The great Phil Brathwaite on saxophone. And Graham Sattler, the boss man, on trombone. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to hear them. I'm here to hear this gorgeous friend of mine, Kylie Martinez, tear up the stage with the house band. Give it up for Kylie Martinez.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Collie, that's nearly worthy of a one more time. No, it's not, she says. Well, thank you very much, Kylie. That was an absolutely fantastic performance. And house band, Dave Webb, you're on point. How you going tonight, Dave? You good?
I'm good, Dave. How are you, Dave?
I'm really good, mate. Guys, I tell you, when you're up from here, there's an impressive array of pedals at this man's feet. He knows how to play the axe. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our next performer, Bethany, is an English teacher at Denniston College of Secondary Education. Give it up for Denniston College students in the crowd. Hey, well done. And a harp teacher at Mitchell Conservatorium. She regularly performs professionally on pedal harp, piano, and voice in ensemble and solo contexts. Bethany also enjoys contributing musically to theatre productions, community events, and fundraisers. Tonight she'll be performing for us the night before Christmas, before she'll get us in a group sing with Away in a Manger. Ladies and gentlemen, Bethany Carter.
on a hillside, looking up at the stars, while the world fell asleep, unaware just how deep was the darkness the night before Christmas. And the night before Christmas, it seemed to be just a night, but the wind blew like something was coming, and like children with secrets that they're bursting to tell, the cedar danced in the breeze, while all of nature, it seemed, held its breath on the night before Christmas. And hope long awaited, the hope of the ages, would break with the dawn and the song that all of creation was anticipating, would start with a baby's first cry. And on the night before Christmas, Mary lay down to rest, while Joseph he paced the floor praying, and in an everyday stable, in an everyday town, in the hours to come, God would wrap himself up and come down from heaven. The world would forever be changed. After the night before Christmas, and hope long awaited, the hope of the ages, would break with the dawn and the song that all of creation was anticipating, would start with a baby's first cry. On the night before Christmas.
Thank you. Please join me in singing Away in a Manger.
Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little
Bethany, please. Thank you so much, Bethany. That was absolutely beautiful. I mean, seriously, who needs to go to Sydney or Tremain or wherever to see talent like that? Wasn't she great? Wasn't she absolutely fantastic?
Is this thing working? Does that red light mean it's working? Oh no, that's your nose.
Hang on a minute.
Can you hear me, Bathurst?
Can you hear him? Who's the big fella?
I said, can you hear me, Bathurst?
Can we hear him? Hey, Santa!
Oh, there you are. Well, ho, 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 and Merry Christmas to you all. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight. Carols in Bathurst is my favourite carols of the year. But the problem is the elves and I haven't been able to self-quarantine for the time. So I've given everyone the night off here in the North Pole, and we are watching you on YouTube.
Hey, thank you, Santa.
Quiet. The good news is I'll definitely be there on Christmas Eve. My reindeer and I have all been COVID tested and will be over Australia on time.
Hey!
Make sure all you kids are asleep so that we can deliver the presents. Lockdown at the pole has meant that we've got lots of time to make lots of toys. So enjoy your Christmas, ho, 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 and be safe. Back to you, Dave Rankin.
He knows my name.
Actually, I need to talk to you about being on the naughty list. No, Rudolph, no, don't touch the red button. Don't touch the...
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, Santa, all the kids say yay! Hey, I got to admit, I'm pretty stoked the big fella knows my name. And don't tell your mother I'm on the naughty list, Pearl, please. I'm expecting something half decent this Christmas. Right. Now, I was more concerned about this Santa here, ladies and gentlemen. He looks like he's had a few too many schnapps before the evening. And I actually was starting to hallucinate and thought perhaps I had a few too many schnapps before Santa came on the TV. But anyway, you're going all right there, Santa? No, righto. We'll just leave him back there, and we'll introduce our next guest there. The jokes aren't getting any better, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about that. All right. Lauren Hagney. Lauren, please join us on the stage because... Sorry, Dave. Sorry. You know how I feel. I can't hide it. Don't tell your mother, kids. Right. Lauren is a Bathurst local, and has been part of the Central West entertainment scene for over 20 years. We were in Rock of Ages together, weren't we?
We were, that's true.
We were. It was great fun. She's passionate about the importance of music and loves classical Christmas songs. Is that true? Absolutely. Even if you don't get to throw snow here at Christmas, well, not yet anyway. Climate change could change all of that, Lauren, you're right. Here to wish you and your families a very Merry Christmas. This is Lauren Hagney with Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Hagney.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party house. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit bring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. And everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Thank you so much, Bathurst. This is my favourite time of the year. I love hanging out with all of you. Sometimes I'm emceeing this event and I love being here. I've been coming since I was a baby in arms. It's really lovely to see all of Bathurst tuning in on our live stream and, of course, to have all of you here in the audience. We really appreciate it. You must really like Christmas. And if there was ever a year where we needed a Christmas celebration, it's this year. So from everyone who's been involved with this event, of which there are very many, from our volunteers for St John's Ambulance to all the people who have helped run today, we just wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Now, one of my favourite carols we're about to sing. So if you are wanting to sing along, if you're at home and you've got your jingle bell words out, this is the time. All right, guys, let's sing Jingle Bells. Here we go. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. And oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Thank you all so much. We hope you have a Merry Christmas, and don't forget to jingle those bells.
Thanks, Lauren. Thank you so much. Now, there are so many Christmassy people in the crowd here. I've come up to this young dancer. No, who doesn't want to talk. What's your name?
What's that? What's your name? What's your name?
Oh, doesn't want to talk to me. How about you? What's your name?
Winston.
Winston, are you having fun?
Kinda.
Winston's kind of having fun, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Winston. Hey, all right. Now, as I come up onto the stage to pretend I'm professional, we have come to our last individual performer for this evening, Christopher Hillier. Chris, please join us on stage. Christopher is one of Australia's finest opera singers, a baritone, born in Orange. He began his singing training here at the Mitchell Conservatorium and is also an old boy of Stanny's. Although he sings all over the world, he loves to return home, particularly at this special time of year, and we're thrilled to have you here, Christopher. Please join Christopher while he sings The Holy City and then Joy to the World. Ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Hillier.
Last night I lay a-sleeping, there came a dream so fair. I stood in old Jerusalem, beside the temple there. I heard the children singing, and ever as they sang, methought the voice of angels from heaven in answer rang. Methought the voice of angels from heaven in answer rang. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, lift up your gates and sing. Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna to your King. once again the scene was changed, new worth there seemed to be. I saw the holy city beside the tideless sea. The light of God was on its streets, the gates were open wide, and all who would might enter, and no one was denied. No need of moon or stars by night, or sun to shine my day. It was the new Jerusalem that would not pass away. It was the new Jerusalem that would not pass away. Jerusalem, sing for the night is o'er. Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna forevermore. Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna Thank you very much. Thanks very much. It's great to be back in Bathurst. I like to get back as much as I possibly can, and this year's been difficult for all of us, and it's great to see us all out celebrating Christmas, time of year to be with family again. Some, haven't seen family for a long time, and so it's a special time. So please join in the singing of our next carol, Joy to the World. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Saviour reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a set of pipes. Christopher Hillier, thank you so much for sharing that with us, Chris. That was absolutely fantastic. Now, the sun's gone down. It's got a little bit cooler, and I'm seeing a few lights out. Now, who's got their lights? Wave them around for me. Wave them in the air like you just don't care. Oh, yeah, I went there, Pearl. I went there. Wave them in the air like you just don't care. Now, we've got the wonderful team from Greer Productions here. Want to take a few photos, so I want to see lots of lights in the air waving around. Wave them in the air like you just don't care, ladies and gentlemen. Looks good from here. Looking good, Pat? You looking good, mate?
It's not all up to me, mate.
The big fella. He's snapping away. Look at him go. Go. The boys got what they needed, ladies and gentlemen. Now, look, we've come to the end of our performance, but we are going to finish up with a great modern classic. The war is over. The words are in your book. The band is playing. The band is playing, led by the maestro on the X, hashtag Dave Webb, singing The War is Over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's on the back. It's in the inside back. Now, before we do that, I really do want to thank our sponsors again for this evening, without whom this event couldn't take place. So, Mark, if you're still here in the crowd, Mark Haley and the team at Reliance Bank, thank you once again. Big round of applause for Reliance Bank for providing the opportunity for us to hold this event again. To our other sponsors, the Birrell family, who have bought this facility and turned it into the magnificent community little facility we've got. Steve and the rest of your team, thank you so much, the Birrell family. To JD Events, who do their thing every time and do it really, really well. New South Wales Regional Conservatoriums, the Arundel Fund, the team at B-Rock and 2BS Gold and B-Rock, the New South Wales Education, and once again to the People's Champ, Paul Toole. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand it over to the band. Dave, take it away. Sing along if you want to. The war is over. Merry Christmas. big Merry Christmas, Bathurst. Thank you to the band. Thank you to all for coming up, for supporting such a great event. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Hug your family. I hope you do better than I do, which is probably going to be a lump of coal in my stocking, but there we go. On your way out, please don't forget to support the bakery. Go up there and grab a feed on your way home. Have a great night. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Thanks to all of our wonderful performers who entertained us this evening, and again to the band. Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you very much. Good night.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere